Hi everyone, it's Tawney. Today we are going to be doing the Halloween makeup look number 2. We are going to be recreating this look right here. It is a nice little wolfy look. Now, I'm not going to be doing anything on my neck or shoulders. I know I probably could, but I really just don't want to. I kind of just like doing things with the face and then just leaving the rest blank. I mean, I technically could wearing this type of sweater and this top, but I really just don't want to tonight. I really just kind of want to focus on the face. I wanted to start out doing this with the brows. Her brows look a little unruly, so I was going to do laminate brows, but that just does not work for me. And soap brows I haven't quite figured out, so I'm just using this e.l.f. brow gel mascara, and I'm just gonna like make my brows look a little crazy. I don't really want to fill them in, and I kind of get lucky that my brows are thick, so I don't have to worry about really like this does enough that I don't feel like insecure about the way they look because they're not like, you know what I mean? Like I'm okay with this. And not saying that feeling insecure about your brows is a bad thing. I'm just saying for me, I'm okay with the way this turns out and like the way this is, you know, making my brows look. So I was feeling very kind of like moody and emotional tonight. You can kind of tell in my voice a little bit. And I really just wanted to put on makeup. Now I'm going in with the e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer to set my eyelids to do the eye makeup. And I really just wanted to sit down, film a video, be somebody else, you know, make myself a wolf. And just kind of like do something different and just like preoccupy myself. Makeup is one of those things that really makes me feel better, makes me happy. I get like really excited looking at my makeup, thinking about makeup, talking about makeup, and I figure what better place and way to make myself feel better this evening than to put on some makeup and transform my face. This whole Halloween series has been fun so far. I mean, this is my second look, so I can't really say too much, but I'm really interested and excited to like see what more I can do, what like other looks I can create, because it's not something that I like do often, you know. I don't always like go this far with my makeup. This is really the first time I've like focused on doing something this intricate, and I really am liking how it's starting out. So I'm eager to see what more I can do with the looks I've picked out for the rest of this month. I'm going to get some eyeshadow brushes and I will be right back. I'm going to be using the Tawney Textured Neutral Volume 1 palette again, the Tawney Beauty palette, just because it has the browns and the black, and I really like this black in this palette, so that's what I'm really going to be like working with. I'm going in with the ES4 Small Firm Eyeshadow Brush. I believe it's from Profusion, and I'm just going to go into Soothe, the Matte Soothe, and I'm going to just tap that off and then blend that into the crease. I'm probably using the wrong type of brush, but the brushes that I've picked out for today, I don't really have much blending options, and I didn't really think I would need to. I am still in the process of getting my brushes cleaned and dried. They're mainly just waiting to, like, they're drying right now from the last makeup look I did. So that's kind of why we're using makeshift brushes. And I thought I had a better selection, but apparently I don't. So that's something I'll have to, like, keep my eye on and like looking for better, like more brushes just to get like more, so that way whenever I wash my brushes I'm not like out of brushes. I'm just washing like one set, you know what I mean? And I thought I had more brushes, but apparently I don't. So I'm just using this brush and really just blending, and it's just taking a little bit longer, but honestly nothing like terrible. And I'm just using that as my transition shade because in this picture she really does like a nice smoky eye. So I'm really trying to keep this the same. I'm really just imitating the look that I saw on Instagram. It's from Sadie S. Hill or Sadie Shill or something. But I really liked this look, and I think she looks really pretty. Like, she makes it look like sleek and really like sophisticated while still being like kind of scary and like Halloweenish. And this is one of the more like chill, tame looks, but it's still like complicated enough because of all the like brush strokes and stuff around the face. But I'm eager to see like what I can do with it and like make my own twist on it, because I don't particularly plan on like copying it like stroke for stroke. I plan on like doing my own little thing with it, and it's not going to turn out the same, obviously. I'm not good at eyeliner, I'm not good with the eyes like any more than just a basic look, so this will definitely be something interesting, but you know, that's where we're at. Now I'm going to go in with this ColourPop E23 brush, and I'm going to pack on Memory, and I'm going to pack that on my lid. I don't know if I want to do a liner on my eyes. I think I might just like do an outer wing, the inner wing, and then underneath smoke it out with just the eyeshadow. I think that's kind of the route I'm going to take. I don't want to like have to use too much liner because I feel like that'll just take too much time. And I'm not that I'm trying to cut the eye, like the look short. I'm just trying to like keep the looks like easy and manageable and for beginners, essentially. Not that any of my looks are going to be more difficult. I think some could be, but honestly, they're not really going to be. I'm trying to keep this below my crease, so then that way if it does go up, it's just kind of like smudged, not so much like the basis of the color going up there, because I really want to just keep it on the lid. And then I'm going around the lash line because you can still see part of the lash line like right there. So I'm trying to like blend that together so it's not quite as noticeable like that. Like that looks a lot better. It might not seem that way on camera, but to me it does. And that's all that matters, is that I can tell a difference. I went in with a bit harder of a hand on the left eye, and it kind of made it go by a little quicker, like made the process a little bit faster. So that kind of is something to think of. Now I'm going to take the tip of this brush, if you can kind of, I mean, the black doesn't really make it easy to see, but it's a bit like rounded-ish, not quite so rounded, but like still rounded more than like a typical brush. And I'm going to take that and run it along my lash line, but I'm really going to try and intensify it so it looks like it's very like bold. I honestly just feel like I look like Fester Gomez, but you know, we'll get there. We'll put on some mascara and we'll really like, not that it'll look that bold and like dramatic, but you know, it'll do something. It'll help us look a little bit less dead. This eye I got a little bit too far down with, but I think I think it's okay. It's not, I'm not feeling super sexy yet, but we'll get there. Now I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Scandalize Precision Micro Eyeliner in the shade Black or Blackest Black, or, oh, it's Rimmel. It's Rimmel. It's like super black. That's all I can tell you. It doesn't say a shade that I can find, but I usually pick like the blackest black you can get because I don't like brown, which brown would come in handy in a formula like this, but we are just going with what we got here. And I'm just going to take that in the inner corner just to give that like foxish look. And I think she went down a little bit inside, so I'm going to try to do that, but we'll see how that goes. We're not looking very sexy right now. I'm not even going with the outer corner. We're like, that's not happening. I'm not liking this. It's not, not doing it as much as I thought it would. And I feel like the black underneath is not really like hitting. What am I doing wrong here? Bro, are we screwing up another look? I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara in black. I guess they only have one in black. I think that's the only color I've seen so far. It's a really big wand, I have to say. I'm not super thrilled with it, but it'll get the job done. And it's Big Mood, and it definitely makes your lashes big. So, that's sort of helping. Maybe once I do the fur on the outsides of my face, that'll help make it look a little bit more, less weird. Because right now, this is not like, I don't know, it's just not, I'm not seeing it yet. And I'm worried that this one's going to be a dud, but we're going to power through and try and focus on making it look not so bad. I'm going to use a palette that I've only used once before, and it is the ABH Contour Kit, the light to medium powder version. And I'm going to go in with this shade because it looks more red toned, and I'm going to bronze up my face, the top, and then go down to my cheeks. But I'm going to leave this, well, I think I'm going to actually do this part because it looks like it might be a little bit contoured underneath. And all the areas that I've done this on, I'm then going to put the like brush hair strokes, if that makes any bit of sense to you all. That's what we're doing. I'm trying to be as descriptive as I can, not that anybody would be following along with me, but just so that you understand what I am doing to this look and with this look, so that way it's, but yeah, that doesn't look too bad. It's easy to understand where my direction's going because it makes sense to me, but sometimes it doesn't make sense to other people. It's like writing a story or telling a story. You got to really be descriptive, otherwise it doesn't make much sense. And people aren't going to follow along. So next, we are going to move this hair. And then we are going to use this eyeliner again, and we're just going to make really strokey strokes along the jawline, and then along the cheekbone, and then in the forehead area. I'm a little bit nervous that this is going to look like poo, but we're going to go for it and see what happens. This is not my favorite eyeliner, I have to say. It's one I could see myself not using much. I prefer the Makeup Revolution Renaissance Flick, but I thought I'd test this one out since I have it. Oh no, we're going to have to cover these big strokes up. It almost looks like this girl is using eyeshadow because everything looks kind of dusty. Like, it looks better when it's faint. Whenever it's like this thick glob, it's not, see, this is good. These are good strokes. I really wish I had a friend that was going through a breakup that I could like pretend to be the boyfriend, because like I feel like this could be a look like the jaw and everything where I could really like try that out. I think I'm gonna have to go in. I'm worried about this. Okay, what are we gonna do for this? Oh, I was gonna use the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. And even though it's not pointy, I think I could get some sort of brow strokes. And I'm going to use this to make the strokes with the brown, because I think it'll be brown enough. Yeah, that's good. And I think it'll balance out the black a good bit. Mine's looking a little bit like thinner, but I think I can fix that than hers. I was thinking maybe it'd look more chunky, but hers is very defined, whereas mine's not quite at that point. I don't think I have anything darker than this, unless I use like an eyeshadow. And that would make me nervous because I'd be afraid I wouldn't be able to get such even strokes like that, you know? Okay, now we gotta hit this side of the face. We're looking a bit bald over here. It does look different compared to the eyeliner, so I'm a little bit leery. Hers kind of looks similar to mine, but like better. So I think I might have to go in with more black because I think the like intense brown really helps, but the like lack of black in most places isn't looking as good. So now I'm going to go in. Oh, I have to do my jawline. Almost forgot about that. I think the jawline is good. I think this could be left alone once I finish with the eyebrow pencil. I think it's even okay to go down here. Up here, I'm a little bit worried about that, but I think it would be fine. But I don't think it looks too bad. It's starting to look up a little bit. Not much. We're getting there. Clearly I can't do like a nice sultry look like I thought I could with the eyes. We're clearly not quite as experienced as Sadie, but you know, that's the nice thing about makeup. You have different people with different skill sets that can do different stuff than you can, and it balances it out for everybody. How do we, okay, I'm feeling a little nervous here. She also did the nose, so I'm actually going to do the side of the nose. I don't know if she did both sides, but I'm just going to do the one side of the nose. And then I'm going to go in with that contour shade. Probably should have gone underneath, but that's okay. And we're going to, and I just do a very haphazard contouring of my nose. I don't actually like put much effort into it, but that's okay. And then we're going to go back into that Memory Matte shade because she has her nose done. And I'm going to do what I did in the first one and just use the powder and run across because it looks like she did her nostrils as well. So I'm going to do that and then just really pack it down. I just found the Milani Super Supreme Kohl Kajal eyeliner in Blackest Black. And I'm going to use that on my lower lash line because I really feel like the lower lash line is looking very bland. And I really want it to be very like firm like hers looks. I'm not sure if I'll get that, but I'm going to try. And then we'll do lips and set the face and then see what it looks like after that. Okay, I know we don't have the wing that she did, but I added that kohl liner and I think it really improved the look. It's still, my eyes don't look quite as good as I was hoping, but they don't look terrible. So I'm going to put a lipstick on and then we're going to see maybe a comparison and then just do the final look. This isn't my favorite by far at all, but it honestly doesn't look like as terrible as I thought it would turn out. I kind of thought it would turn out a little bit more like the picture. I didn't think it would be this hard, but you know, that's what this is all about. It's about learning and improving on our skills because I'm not that great and you need practice. So that's what we're doing. We're doing practice. Okay, so this is the final look. We'll do the comparison. I don't look anything like what she looks like. Like, let me try and it's not terrible. It's not my favorite, but it's not terrible. Not horribly awful, but my eyes definitely don't look like hers, and that's kind of what disappoints me a little bit about the look. And then the brush strokes on hers looks a lot more natural, and I think it's just because the brown and black on hers was more intense than what mine looks. My brown kind of gets lost in the black, and then the black is all you see, and it's like not as good as I was hoping it would be. But we're learning, we're practicing, and that's what this video is all about. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Ring that notification bell down below so you get notified when I upload the next video. And I will see you guys then for the next look. Bye, guys.